officers, Shelly here. So today we're going to be talking about my work in progresses that I have kind of working in the background of my life. So first of all, if you guys do not know, I am a middle grade children's chapter book author. I do write in multiple pen names though, so I do have other projects besides just the Bugztopia PD series that I work in. So that's why these books are going to take a little bit of time to all get out in the world, but they will eventually come out. But so let's talk about Bugztopia real quick. So Bugztopia PD series, the Bugztopia PD series, this book right here, is a story that I wrote for my nephew who at the age of 7 asked me to write him a book series. He is going to be turning 12 this year. And he keeps coming up with ideas to expand this world. And like, as much as I love his ideas, I'm also like, dude, I have a story I want to tell and I don't want to keep going with your story. But his story does come into play a lot of the time, or like his characters that he creates come into play. But so this is a series where bugs are police officers as they try to solve the crimes in their cities. The world is fully made up of bugs. There's no other humans, no other species. Well, there might be a few animals, but like completely only insects. But yeah, so there are currently 6 books in the series. This is the full set. There is also a hardcover of the book, which is this kind of book. It's called an omnibus, or a complete set. This has all 6 of the books in it with a couple bonus scenes. This is why it's hardcover. You can hear the hardness of the cover. But yeah, so this book is only available on Amazon. The rest are available wide, so on all platforms. But that's just one season of the books, as I like to call. So season 1 is like this greenish colored book, while season 2, which I'm currently working on, is season 3. I mean, this is season 2, which is kind of more like a yellowish color. It looks kind of tan here, but it's more of a yellow. This is going to be the 2nd season of Bugztopia. It's already fully written. I'm going through and editing it right now. I was planning on having a video where I edit this month, but I don't know if that's going to happen. But yeah, so season 2 I am working on probably won't come out until 2028, 2027 timeframe, just because I need to have finances at a more stable spot than they are currently. But yeah, so Bugztopia season 2 will be coming out, and then I'm currently writing season 3, which I think is going to be like a red color book. I'm honestly not sure. Haven't really thought about like colors and stuff. But season 3 is going to be following kind of, so at the end of book 6, they get a message. There's a message left on the back wall of the police station. And we're the officers are now needing to dive deep into that. Because like season 2, so the yellow books, kind of have to deal with more like kind of taking a look at season 1, but in a different perspective. So in Officer Bug and Officer Ryan's case, while season 3 is going to be taking a completely different look at Officer May, and I haven't figured out who her partner is yet. There's a bird nest in that tree. Anywho, it's going to be following Officer May and another character. Haven't really decided who the character's name is. But those will be coming. I'm currently writing those ones. But I think that's kind of going to be the end of season, like the Bugztopia PD. But I do have ideas to expand it even beyond that with other police department stories. So I've got 2 or 3 books written in like the Insectopolis PD cases. This is basically following Officer Eva and Officer Zoe. These, like I said, I've already previously written these a couple of those books. The reason I did that is because I was like, oh, I think the Bugztopia PD story is done, but I was like, no, it's not. So it's going to be an Insectopolis case. The covers will probably look a lot similar. Sorry, that is my chair. But these books will take a completely different look at a different city. And I do want to do this for other cities all within the Bugztopia PD series. So like there's Crawlingville, there's Chirping Town, there's Creepingville, there's Insectopolis, there's Bugztopia, there's there's a city, or it's more like a town in the forest where there's a bunch of witches. That is a whole storyline I want to tell you guys. I don't know if I should or not, but like, oh, I can't wait for Insectopolis season, like the Insectopolis seasons to come out, because, ooh boy, I love the character of Officer Eva, and I'm sure you guys will too, because she is just so wonderful, but also like she brings in a new style almost to this story. But yeah, I love it. I love this story. I almost completely forgot about her storyline, but I'm like, I love the concept that I came up with. And like, honestly, as I keep progressing as an author, and obviously as every author keeps growing, their works continue to grow and like their writing style keeps growing. So like as much as I love book one probably will be, I don't want to say like the least qualified or like the least, I don't know, like the worst storytelling, but it's not like that. It's just, as, I don't know, like as the world keeps growing, it keeps expanding. Like I can't throw all this information in book one because that would overwhelm the reader. So I need to expand it over many, many books, if that makes sense. But so those are kind of like, so all those cities will get their own PD series, or at least some sort of PD series. PD stands for Police Department. And then I want to do like smaller series, like probably standalone books, which are just like one book by itself. I would love to do standalone books of like different characters you meet along the story, along the storyline. So I have an idea for a couple of insects that are children right now. There's one, her name is Lillian Ant. We meet her in this book. She's a honeybee and kind of going around like how, I don't know how to put it, but like how some of the bugs are specious, like instead of racist, it's specious. So like instead of not liking someone based on the color of their skin, it's based on the species of bugs they are. And so we're going through how Lillian has a childhood friend, and then how that childhood friend leaves for a while but then comes back, maybe. I don't know. There's also an ant named Tommy Ant I would love to do, because he's kind of more of a villain of the story. More of a brat, but you know, it'll be an interesting story to tell. So I would love to tell stories of each of the kids that you meet. Probably maybe some adults too. It'd just be really fun. And I think those ones would probably be picture books or maybe even graphic novels. I'm not really sure. The Bugztopia world is so vast and so big. I'm like, I don't know how I'm trying to print books, like how I'm supposed to publish other books and write other books while I'm also trying to produce the Bugztopia PD series. Like, I don't know. There's so that, like, in the books that I'm working on in other other pen names projects, like, they are just as big as Bugztopia. Like, yes, Bugztopia may look small because, like, it's only these size books, but it's gonna be way more than that because, like, there's so many of these small books lined up. Like, just take a look at these 6. These are already that big. And if you add book 7, it's this big. And, like, just imagine, like, books 7 through 14, so about to here probably. Like, you have all these books still to come. And I'm just like, I can't wait to keep expanding this world. I love it so much. But other projects I eventually will work on for this world of Shelly Kitz. I have 2 nieces right now who are still pretty young. The youngest is only like 2 years, not even 2 years old yet. And each of them will get their own series. Like I said, I wrote the Bugztopia world for my nephew, and the whole Shelly Kitz pen name is made up for my nieces and nephews to see a project that they created come to life. You know, like, it's just something else to see, like, this project that came from your idea, like, in a physical form. Now, will I be able to print off those copies and actually sell them? I don't know, but I'll at least do like a proof copy of like something like this, have like a loose idea of what it's gonna look like, just to show them, print it off and be like, here you go. This is your world and stuff. I just have so many ideas. I just love it. But like I said, my niece's projects that they have, I don't know what they are going to be about. They might be about princesses. They might be about like whatever they want. I don't make up a rule of what they're going to be. Like my nephew wanted bugs. My niece right now might want some kind of princess story, or maybe like a wicked story. I don't really know. I don't know. It's up to her. But I just can't wait to do it, because like I just love getting like seeing the experience that I've had with my nephew as I've written this story for him. Like since I've gotten back in this house, which I just got back into this house, which you guys don't know because I've always been in this house. But there's a time that he'll be laying over here in my corner, like in this corner, on the floor, doing his own thing, and I'll be typing my books, and he's just like, ooh, what you writing about? Or like, oh, what book are you reading? And I'm like, every time I print off a copy, I'm like, here, look at this. This is your project, you know? And it does suck a little bit not being able to print off the copies and actually release them to sell them, like have the full cover art and have it fully developed. But we still like, I'm not planning on him dying anytime soon, so he gets to see the world keep growing as time goes on, and it's just so magical. Like I love this. I love what I do. Like my nephew, my family brings me so much joy, and bringing them joy by the little things that I do, like it just makes everything better. And yeah, if my nephew sees this, hi, and just know I love you. Yeah, so that's kind of all that I got to say about my work in progresses. There's more to come. There's more adventures to come for the Bugztopia world. I'm right now editing season 2, so the yellow colored books. And then I'm trying to write season 3. So, yeah, it's kind of all I got to say. I hope you guys enjoy, and I'll see you guys next time, okay? Bye!